Welcome to Day In. Good morning. Well, it's about 10 a.m., but don't sweat the details too much. Today you have another day of absolutely nothing planned. Woo! That's exciting, isn't it? Oh boy! You wake up every single day excited to face another day of wasting your worthless life away. Well, whatever. It's time to get your butt in gear. Get up? No. Yeah, let's just go with no. Come on, don't be difficult now. Fine. You blink your eyes open, attempting to rub the tired away. It doesn't work, you're still very tired. I don't want to get up. You look at the window to your right. The blinds are down, so you can't see anything. You feel a thumping in your chest. I should take my meds. I think I left them in the bathroom, so I'll look there. It's a potted plant. A fake one at that. You tried to raise a succulent years ago, and it was a disaster. You never subject any poor plant to your endless cruelty and neglect again. And here's the bathroom. It's a laundry basket. On second thought, why are you putting the trash can and the laundry basket next to each other? Oh well, you'll worry about that later. The laundry is completely overflowing. You remember the pile of dirty clothing in your own bedroom and shudder. You swear you can hear them calling your name. Reese, Reese, please, unite us with our friends. Put us in the basket, please, Reese. I'll worry about this later. It was said to grab the medication from the bathroom. It's a toilet. You actually cleaned it recently, but you still don't fancy staring at it too long. It's a bathtub. You always refuse to take bath because you can't stand the idea of sitting in your own filth soup. You tried once and saw a hair float by and got so grossed out you gagged and immediately got out. I mean, not like you judge anyone who does like bath, but... well, okay, well maybe a little judgment. You walk up to the sink. There's another mirror uncovered. You're avoiding looking at it. You should probably brush your teeth, but you're not going to do that, are you? I brush my teeth at night, so it's fine. Well, most of the time at least. Oh, there! Did not the mouse pointed to the friggin' cabinet? You reach up and open the cabinet. Your meds aren't there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Crap, where did I put them? You close the cabinet again. Maybe the kitchen? Guess I'll go look. There they are. Here they are. 2 sertraline, 100 megagram, 1 Abilify 5 megagram. I really should try and get a Xanax prescription. You swallow the pills, not bothering to wash them down with water. Why? Your saliva should do just fine. Yeah, I don't think so. What should I do today? I don't have any work today, so... wash dishes? Why? I really should wash the dishes. You try to take a step towards the sink, but as you see the amount of dishes, you feel your legs turn into lead. I really, really don't. You think about the wet, crunchy, and slimy texture of the old food. You think about how many dishes you'll have to wash. You think about the other chores you still have to do. I can't. Not yet. I mean, not yet. I have other things to do first. I'll do those instead. I'll get to the dishes. Eventually. Read a book. I do have some books I bought a few months ago. I always tell myself I'll read them, but I never do. You think about going to the bookcase, picking a book, having to sit down and read it for God knows how long. I really don't have the energy to think so hard. I'm so tired. I'll read it another time. Make lunch? I'm kinda hungry, so maybe I could make lunch. I'll go look in the fridge. You open the fridge, you stare into a very limited selection of condiments, vegetables, and drinks. I'm not going to cook. Whatever, maybe I'll order something later. Go for a walk? I shouldn't I? How long has it been since I've gone outside? I don't even want to think about it. It's about time I finally saw the sun again. You stare at the door. You reach your hand to the knob before immediately recoiling. You can feel your heart starting to race. No, I can't. I just can't. Not today. I can't. I can't. Just being near the door, you can feel your heart starting to race. Why am I so scared? What's wrong with me? You feel like your brain is shrinking inside of your skull. Ha 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 ha! This is so stupid! I promised my therapist I'd do more exposure therapy. This is so embarrassing! Tears prick at the corner of your eyes, but you quickly wipe them away. Don't you feel ashamed? How can you call yourself a person? You can't even do the bare minimum. Your roommate asks you every weekend if you want to go out. You want to. More than anything, you want to. You want to so badly. But every time you imagine all the faces on the street, all the cars, what if you get shot? And what if you get kidnapped? What if you get hit by a car? What if you get sexually assaulted? Anything could happen. Every time you go outside, anything could happen. You're exposing yourself to the risk of further trauma. And you don't need any more of that. This is the only way to stay safe, stay alert, stay safe. Safe. What a joke! I'm barely even a human. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. You have no close friends. Your roommate's baby. They might count, and you enjoy talking to them, and you're pretty certain they like you. But be honest with yourself. When was the last time you actually felt connected to a human being? Every single day, you lock your own heart behind concrete walls. You're so scared of driving everyone away again, aren't you? More than anything, that is what terrifies you. No matter what you do, who you pretend to be, or who you even are. Not once has a person you felt truly connected to stayed. You can't figure out why. You just can't. You beg your friends to tell you what's so disgustingly, horrifyingly wrong about you that everyone who comes to understand you eventually begins to hate you. But nobody can tell you. They say they don't know. They say you're a joy to be around. That you light up a room. Give me a break. And yet it keeps happening. Even after the countless times you tried to correct your behavior to be as agreeable as possible, it keeps happening. Over and over and over and over and over and over again. The only explanation, the rot deep within you. They see it too, don't they? They can smell it, can't they? The bloating and peeling of decaying flesh. The sickly sweet scent of rot. The wriggling of worms just under the skin's surface. No sane person would dare associate with something so repugnant. There's a reason why nobody can stand you. Humans carry the innate fear and aversion to all things dead and decaying. Yes, that is the only answer. You are dead. You are dead, and there's nothing you can do about it. Who in their right mind would associate with a walking corpse? You'd be better to stay inside. Nobody deserves to be exposed to something as repulsive as you. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. You can't even get a real job. Oh, you just had to spear me in the heart. You still live off your parents' allowance and what little you make on the internet. How unbelievably pathetic. Every single day, all you can think about is how everyone from your childhood has moved on without you. Ooh, do you really have to sting that hard? They, unlike you, are actually living humans. They exist. They have an impact on society. They have friends. They have jobs. They, in a way you cannot even begin to fathom, exist. They even love in a way that's not so disgustingly terrifying. Not like you. You can't even begin to comprehend the idea of a life like that. A life of independence where you're no longer a leech on everyone around you, sucking their life and energy dry until they have nothing left to give to you. That's part of it too, isn't it? Who would ever pick someone like you? Someone who can barely hold a relationship, someone who can barely hold a job, someone who can barely support themselves, someone who can barely walk around the block. You're the definition of dead weight. If you're going to be such a miserable leech, the least you can do is strangle your personality out of yourself. To completely exist as a doll for entertainment and pleasure. But you can't even do that, can you? You just have to be selfish. You just have to be what you want in the end, don't you? You're disgusting. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Your coping mechanisms are as crappy as you are. At any inconvenience, you either smoke weed, drink, or cut yourself. How unbelievably shameful! Of course you know you have a dependence on these things, but the truth is, you couldn't care less. The alternative? Spiraling into your own thoughts to the point you can't even decipher where you end and the world begins. Feeling so suffocatingly terrified at every moment, like your crappy survival instincts forget, you are constantly being chased by a hungry lion. Constantly looping your own hypothetical suicide in your head. The only relief you experience from the cruelty of being alive is in splitting your own skin or peeling yourself away from life with substances. You've tried. You've tried and tried and tried. Nothing else works, huh? You're so beyond gone that nothing else can help you. Nothing else stops the buzzing and the tendinitis that's ringing in my ears. Nothing else stops the static. Nothing else stops your mind. Nothing else stops the stabbing in your chest. Nothing else gives you any sense of peace. You know this isn't sustainable, but the truth is, you can't bring yourself to care. Not when every single day you're fighting your own brain to stay alive. I need to go to my room. I failed. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What the frick is wrong with me? Crap. I don't know what else to do. I'm doing everything I can. I take my meds, I take care of my hygiene, my room is relatively clean, I go to therapy, I see my psychiatrist, I try all the skills. So why? Why can other people be happy? Why can they live fulfilling lives? Why I'm so tired? I don't know why I put myself through this. I wish I was dead. I really do. So why? Why do I keep doing this? Why am I putting myself through so much torment for? No, I can't let myself think like that. I need to talk to someone, but I'm alone. I'm so alone. Every single day it's something new with me. frick? Why can't I just be happy? Why can't I just be normal? I can't keep spiraling like this. Your gaze drifts over to the computer. No, I won't waste my life searching for validation on the internet from strangers. Yeah, that's kind of getting meta. I'm going to! You think about how many chores are left. The laundry, the trash, the dishes, the groceries. You feel your stomach doing backflips. No! One at a time, as long as I take it one at a time. Your body refuses to move. Why are even the most basic things so hard? No, I can do this. How about instead of doing everything today, maybe I'll do the dishes today. I can do the laundry tomorrow. And maybe I'll ask my roommate to go grocery shopping with me. But that just sounds like a lot of pressure and... yeah. Okay, that sounds manageable. I can do it. Computer, nope, okay. This is your roommate's room. I'm not home. Oh wait, dishes, right. Okay, let's get the dishes done. She's gonna go back to her room. It's the sink! I can do this! You turn on the sink, grab a sponge from the drawer, and get to scrubbing. You continue scrubbing. You know, this isn't bad at all. Yeah! Every time you touch a particularly slimy piece of food, you recoil and gag. But despite that, you push through. You dread the 100 of times you'll have to wash the dishes once again. But in this moment, you've at least proven to yourself that it's possible. Woo! Even with the unbelievably crappy day you're having, I'm done. Ha ha ha, I did it. I don't have to worry about it anymore. You remember how much left there is to do. You feel your body turn to lead once again. All you did was wash the dishes, but you could have sworn you ran a marathon. Why am I already so tired? You look at your phone, it's only been about 2 hours since you woke up. Oh, wow. I don't have the energy to do anything else. But at least I did something. Maybe I'll write a bit just for myself. Yeah, I'll do that. You've been working on a story lately, one that you've been using as a form of catharsis. It's about a young boy who witnesses the death of his mother and learns how to cope with not only the loss, but the drastic changes to himself and his life. Though it has been challenging you for a bit, you feel suddenly inspired to work on it. Though you know you have so much work left to do, both on yourself and the world around you, you take some solace in the fact you can take things one step at a time. The truth is, you can never predict how each day will go. Things will happen, and you'll have no control over them. The only thing you can control is yourself. It doesn't mean you have to start waking up at 5 a.m. to complete your 25-step morning routine before beginning your job as a CEO as a self-made business. But it does mean that you only have the power to change things. Even if it's one small step at a time. Even if you stumble backwards and feel like you're starting over. These things are never linear. Deep in your chest, there's still a pit where you feel your heart should be. And you can't help but remember that tomorrow you'll face the rot deep within your body once again. Some days will be worse, some better. But in the end, the sun will set every night and will rise again every morning. Every day is a new opportunity. And that, though small, is something. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's everything for now. Goodbye. I wish I was dead. I really do.